Hello, welcome back. I'm Statman David. Today we're going to be explaining why Erling Braut Haaland should move to Manchester United next. This video is powered by Instat, a leading scouting tool used by professional clubs around the world. Remember to subscribe if you're new, like that goddamn video and turn the notification bell on. Anyway, let's get this party started. In Erling Braut Haaland's first season in Europe's top elite competition, the Champions League, the Norwegian striker holds the record for the most goals scored after their first 5 Champions League appearances with 8, surpassing Diego Costa and Harry Kane. Domestically, the goal giant is killing it, having scored a goal every 61 minutes in the Bundesliga in Austria this season. In fact, in all competitions, Haaland has been directly involved in 35 goals in just 21 games, and even more impressively, is averaging 2.3 direct goal involvements per 90. With a goal record like that and just 19, Haaland won't be at RB Salzburg for much longer, especially with a rumoured £17 million release clause in his contract. But today we're going to be taking a look at the best options for the Norwegian's career. So to start off, we have to address what the player wants, and that is to play football. Rumours suggest that Haaland has already plotted out his career path, wanting to take steps up the footballing pyramid rather than directly jumping to one of the top dogs to round off his development. So this already rules out a lot of top clubs around Europe. If Haaland first and foremost wants to play football, then moving to a club where he's most likely to sit on the bench as a second or third choice striker is probably not the move that he will make or want to make. There's definitely times in a player's career where they need development time, a role in a club where they aren't expected to play every minute and score a goal every time when they come in and out of the side. At 19, Haaland is still in that period, but if you look around at Europe's elite clubs that play in the Champions League, they all have at least one backup striker that would take minutes away from the Norwegian. Man City, for instance, play a one-striker system. They have Sergio, Aguero and Gabriel Jesus, with both Sterling and Bernardo Silva capable of playing an auxiliary striking role. Juventus have Ronaldo, Dybala, Higuain and Mario Mandzukic fighting it out to lead the line. At Bayern Munich, they've got Robert Lewandowski, who's missed just 5 games since 2015 and is in the form of his life, with Thomas Muller and Serge Gnabry both capable backups if the Polish striker misses a single game. Then you've got to look at playing style. Although Haaland is a complete forward, he's an advanced forward that presses the opposition and looks to get in behind the opposition, running the channels and scoring goals. This again rules out a number of teams. Barcelona, even though they've got Griezmann, Suarez and Messi as striking options, the forward likes to drop off the line. Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp play with Firmino up front as the ultimate false 9. When Firmino doesn't play, Liverpool's style of play is greatly reduced. They have Divock Origi, Mane and Salah, who are all capable of stepping in and playing that advanced forward role. If the Merseysiders were to sign a striker, it'd be more in the vein of Kai Havertz than Haaland. So with already big numbers whittled down, we look at what the rest of Haaland's entourage wants. Reported advisor Mino Raiola always seems to be bringing Italy into the mix, whilst his father, Alfie Haaland, prefers a move to Germany over England and Spain. So Germany seems like a suitable option. The style of play in the German Bundesliga is very close to that in the Austrian Bundesliga, where Haaland currently applies his trade. It also has been a bit of a hotbed for some of the top talents in Europe to truly break onto the world stage, with the likes of Serge Gnabry, Kai Havertz and Jadon Sancho, the most recent to be valued north of 100 million after developing in the German top flight. Bild, the German newspaper that reported that Haaland has this release clause, has strongly suggested that Borussia Dortmund are heavily favourites to sign the striker. This would be a good move. There still isn't an undisputed striker at Dortmund, with Paco Alcacer playing domestically and either Julian Brandt or Mario Götze playing in the Champions League. Dortmund also have a reputation for being a stepping stone club as they nurture hot prospects into top talents, with the likes of Lewandowski, Hummels, Royce, Dembele and now Sancho all developing into elite footballers whilst in West Germany. The only question marks is over the manager, with rumours growing that Julian Favre won't see out the season. Dortmund might not be the most settled club moving forward. They're also likely to lose Jadon Sancho this season, which we've seen this season ruins their results. In domestic competitions this season, Dortmund have a 67% win rate with Sancho in the starting 11. And when he doesn't start, they've only won 33% of their games. With no Sancho and question marks over the coach, coach. Is Dortmund the best move for Haaland? Alternatively, is an equally likely move RB Leipzig? With only one major sale in Naby Keita, Leipzig don't quite have the history in developing top talent like Dortmund, but the Red Bull Club model really could start to bear fruits in the coming years. Arguably, three of the best under-21 defensive talents in world football play for Leipzig, and Upamecano, Konate and Mukiele, with Sabitzer, Forsberg, Poulsen and Timo Werner not bad players either. Under Nagelsmann, Leipzig play a variety of systems that tend to involve two strikers, either as a pair or with wide roles that Haaland plays for Salzburg. Nagelsmann has also shown that he can squeeze the best out of attacking talents. The likes of Wagner, Gnabry, Joelinton all played under Nagelsmann at Hoffenheim before they moved to Bayern or the Premier League. Leipzig are the next destination for Haaland if he wants to follow the Red Bull road. And from there, who knows what will be next? The only question mark would be Timo Werner. The German signing a new contract in the summer, Werner looks set to stay in Leipzig in the near future. With 15 goals, 5 assists in just 14 Bundesliga games so far under Nagelsmann, Haaland could do well to displace him, but as a pair, they could be deadly. And now let's move on to a very astute move for Haaland, could be joining Manchester United. Whilst Alfie prefers Germany next, he hasn't ruled out England, and his son would be joining his former manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who the pair were together at Mould. Solskjaer has shown at Manchester United he's not afraid to give young players a chance, with United fielding their youngest ever 11 in Europe this season. There are also big holes in the United squad for a goal-scoring poacher. The loaning and selling of Sanchez and Lukaku to Inter Milan were the right moves for the squad, but they haven't been replaced. And whilst Rashford and Martial have both played up top, Rashford looks better on the left-hand side, where he's averaging a goal or assist every 81 minutes in the Premier League this season. And Martial still has to learn how to score those scrappy goals from 6 yards out that Solskjaer has mentioned. Haaland, meanwhile, has scored 67% of his goals from inside the box, showcasing his poaching instincts. Scouting platform Instat have United's XG in all competitions this season at 40. In reality, they've only scored 34 goals, meaning they're underperforming in a goal-scoring sense by around 15%. Bringing in Haaland, who has an innate sense of where goals can be scored, would massively improve United's attack. He's also shown to have the temperament to not be overawed by the pressure, something he'd need at Old Trafford. Manchester United are also committed to a rebuild, and Erling Braut Haaland could define the success of it. But anyway guys, what do you think? Where should Haaland move next? Dortmund, Leipzig, Manchester United, or somewhere else? Get into the poll and let me know in the comments below. I've been Statman Dave, see you later, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, why not check out some more content on the Statman Dave YouTube channel.